Hi, hello, it's me. Today I'm playing Elden Ring as Rogier. This is much different from my Okina run because I'm using spells this time. And yeah, so I'm super excited to be doing this again, and here we go. First things first, huck ourselves off the Grafted Silent Cliff. We don't need to fight it this time either. Limgrave, boop, bap, bop. Over the river and through the woods to slash some dragon toes so we can get a bunch of runes and level up. On the way to the Weeping Peninsula, we kill this thing so we can talk to Selin, because she's the only one selling sorceries in Limgrave. 1 sacred tear. Ah. 2 sacred tears. Ah. 3 sacred tears. Ah. Nereus is dead. Patches is also dead. That's all you need to know. Okay, and Preceptor Marius. This guy is a total loser. He's a total loser. Because on this platform thing, he just runs away. He, casts a spell and he runs away. It sucks, but I killed him. You know, I don't do as much prep as I usually do for Margit, but what the heck? Why shouldn't I give it a try? And I beat him. And I'm over here like, holy shit, I just beat Margit on my first try. This never happens. Yeah, spells are overpowered, I guess. We make Gostock open the gates, even though we have to take the safe way for Rogier's questline. But did you know that if you leave Gostock alive, he will actually steal a percentage of your runes when you die in Stormvale Castle? And he'll also lock you in the room with the Banished Knight. So if you kill him, that doesn't happen, you can get the key and just run out of there. Boy, do I hate the safe path. I hate that the game tells you, this is the safe path, you should go this way, when it's actually harder and more difficult and harder and more not good than the regular path. I don't get that. Talk to Rogier. I'm not actually sure that you needed to do this. I just did it just in case. Don't kill Godric on my first try, but I kill him on my second. Aw, yeah. I'm feeling good. Get Rogier's rapier.
As you might have guessed.
Alright, folks, it's time to play. Actually, dude, no, not this time. Yeah, so since Red Wolf has such a high defense to magic attacks, it actually took me a couple tries this time. Yeah, it's not that easy when you're doing a magic build. Judging by how well that went, I go and kill the Crystallian in the Ray of Lucaria Crystal Tunnel, but just look at this, it's just sad with the rapier. Up the Dectus lift and get the Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 2 from the sealed tunnel. Vari asks if he can pull my finger. I say yes, of course, because I'm a nice person. Then I get so bamboozled that I have to throw myself off a cliff. I get so close to beating Renala on my first try, but I get a little bit too greedy and run out of red flasks, and holy shit, that took almost 6 minutes. Next try, it takes me less time, mainly because I'm luckier with what summons she does. Yeah, Phase 1 Renala is just kind of annoying. Phase 2's fun until she starts summoning, blah blah blah. Yeah, you've heard this before. But yeah, Renala's dead. Kinda just wanted to do that because I kinda like the fight. Yeah, on to Radon. Before we go fight Radon, we get the green turtle talisman, which recharges my stamina faster. Kill Loretta, then talk to Ronnie to trigger Rogier's death so we can get his armor. He looks so swag. So swag. Talk to Celavis, and he gives me a potion that he tells me to give to Nepheli. I'm a sneaky little boy, because I don't actually give it to Nefeli. I give it to Gideon Offnir because I'm not a bad person.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself.
Talk to Celivis again and lie about giving the potion to Nefeli, and now he'll let us buy sorceries from him. I buy Carrion Phalanx, which is better than Glintblade Phalanx, but turns out you can't put it on a weapon because it's not an Ash of War. I am stupid, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I forgot to mention this before, but we pop Alexander out of his hole. I then proceed to kill Radon on my first try. That has never happened before. Spells are so overpowered. It's like insane. Talk to Alexander, then talk to him again in Mount Gelmir. Kill this Erdtree avatar, only to realize I had to kill the other one in Liurnia. Kill the Tree Sentinel first time too. Jeez, I am on fire. It was really just like knowledge of the fight and knowing how to dodge its attacks. I still got hit a little bit, but first try for 2 bosses in a row, that's pretty good. And I just remembered, I still have an empty pocket slot, and we fill that pocket slot with the Graven School Talisman, which boosts the damage of my sorceries by 4%. Gold free breaks our boss streak, but I still beat him on my second try, so I count that as a win. I fill my new talisman pouch with the Radagon icon, which lessens the casting time on my spells and skills. First try on Morgott, I run out of blue flasks and get grabbed. Get him on my second try though, because I have more blue. Get the rolled medallion. But before we go to mountaintops, we do Ronnie's questline and enter Nokron. Kill the Mimic Tier. This boss is always pretty fun, because I just take off my weapons and then they can't do anything but hit me. And, yeah, then they roll past all my spells, so that's kind of fun. Get the Finger Slayer Blade and give it to Ronnie for the Carrion Inverted Statue. You know, I just love the cutscenes in the Carrion Study Hall. I just think they're awesome. Like, yeah, they're just so cool. Like, look at this one. You just, like, open an upside-down door, and there's just this frost coming in, and you see the Grand Tower of Liurnia. It's so cool. I ascend to the top of the Grand Tower of Liurnia to get the Stargazer Heirloom and the Curse Mark of Death. We're not using the Curse Mark of Death, but we are using the Stargazer Heirloom. I then go to fight this rolling ball of explosive piss and shit, and I win because it's pretty easy and telegraphed to dodge, but it's just, look at it, it's so ugly. Like, it's just so ugly. Ugh. Anyway, from that we get the Cerulean Hidden Tier, which gives us unlimited FP for 10 seconds. I then grab the Kamehameha spell from Dragon Balls. It's also known as the one-shot spell. Don't worry, I'm only using this for 1 boss. Or 2. Okay, now we can be in mountaintops. We stop by the Samor Ruins and get the Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 3 so we can level up our weapons to plus 18. You know how I said that we could be in the mountaintops now? Yeah, I lied. Now we gotta go to the Altus Plateau to fight Godefroy the Grafted, which, I've gotta say, great boss. I love how we got just phase 1 that's a little bit harder of the most annoying boss in the game. Or, not most annoying, but like one of the most annoying bosses in the game. And, yeah. Anyway, from that, we get the Godfrey icon, which boosts the attack power of our charged spells and skills. Millicent's questline in 3, 2, 1. Talk to Gowry, kill O'Neill, give the needle to Millicent, talk to Millicent in Gowry's shack, go all the way to the Altus Plateau to get the Valkyrie's prosthesis, give the Valkyrie's prosthesis to Millicent, kill the apostle at the top of the Windmill Village, then kill Millicent. Boom. Millicent's prosthesis acquired. Fight the Crystalline Duo in the, I think it's the Academy Crystal cave or tunnel, or I can't remember what it's called, okay? Anyway, we get Terra Magica from beating them. Fire Giant goes not super well the first couple times, so I decide to respec so that I have more FP. Fire Giant time. He is just the bane of my existence when I'm playing a magic or like ranged build, cause like I don't know. There's just something about him when I'm using a magic build that just makes it so hard. It might just be one of those times that I just am bad at this fight, but I did eventually end up beating him. I think it's just because he has so much health. He just has, like, so much health, and I want to beat him now. But I just gotta be patient. Just patience, really. But yeah, this fight is mainly just a pushover, and I'm either really good at it or really bad at it. Fall off of the chain up to the forge. Why did they make it like this? It's just way too hard to get up here. I don't get it. Why? I let Milena burn the air tree, and I wake up in Ohio. Godskin Duo time, and I've said this once and I'm going to say it again, this is the worst boss in the game. I don't know how people can like it, even though there's a very small percentage of people who do. I still don't know how they do it. Still beat him first try. It really wasn't a problem because I had come prepared with sleep pots and I summoned Bernie and all that jazz. But yeah, still annoying. They're dead. And now we can get our weapons all the way upgraded. Land the swag jump, because I am so cool. Kill this dude, Absolute Chad, so that I can get an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, so that I can upgrade one of my weapons to plus 25. Kill the Putrid Avatar and the Dragon Barrow for the Opaline Hard tier, but more importantly, the Stony Cracked tier, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, so that we can stance break Malekith more often. I beat Malekith first try, because with this build, Malekith is kind of a joke. Not really, because I still have to dodge his attacks, but currently in the game, the best way to stance break your enemies is with Glintblade, Phalanx, Ash of War, and combine that with the Stone Barb Cracked here equals Malekith barely gets to attack me. Yeah, so basically I just focused on stance breaking him and then getting a riposte and just trying to do as much damage as possible in the shortest amount of time. And I ended up killing him in like maybe 2 minutes. It was really fast. Fastest Malekith fight I think I've ever done, ever. Yeah, Malekith has always taken me a couple tries, but this time it didn't, which I was really excited about. Burn the Erd Tree down for realsies this time, and then wake up in the Ashen Capital. First try Godfrey. I love this fight. It's more just rhythm than, like, being lucky, which I love. I love learning a boss's attack patterns and then beating them because I know how to dodge all of their attacks and punish most of them. Yeah, I just love fighting this boss, and Horaloo is really only a problem, in the beginning because you have to dodge his grab move, and since he has less armor, he takes a little bit more damage. And yeah, first try Godfrey, that usually doesn't happen, and I just hope Radagon and Elden Beast can go this well. Radagon and Elden Beast don't go that well. Yeah, so Radagon can just deflect magic because a lot of people like playing mage, so why shouldn't we just make the final boss just immune to most of your magic attacks? That sounds like a great idea, you know.
I'm about to end this man's whole career. Oh!
No. Elden Beast isn't so much of a problem, it's just that it's luck. but yeah, I couldn't even get past Radagon. Alright, everyone, I'd like you guys to meet the boys. We've got Jerome, Gerald, Jeremy, Gerard, and, Jalen. I don't know. So the Radagon fight went something like this. I would just summon in the Great Shield Soldier Ashes, or the boys, and make them get aggro on Radagon, and then I just spam spells from the back until he died. It worked pretty well until, by some weird luck, they all died, and then I died because Radagon deflects magic. But yeah, it was pretty simple. Just stand back while the Great Shield Soldier Ashes trap him and keep his aggro and spam spells from the back. After a whole bunch of deaths to Elden Beast, I realized, geez, stance breaks are overpowered against Elden Beast just because he's down all the time. Like, he just stays stance broken for such a long time, so I can get like a combo of spells in before he wakes up, and just as he's waking up I can stab him, and that worked really well. So I just focused on breaking his stance, put the Stone Barb Crack Tier on, and hope for the best. It took a couple tries, but I eventually got it, and yeah, I was so happy, because Radagon and Elden Beast are just so unbelievably difficult when you're playing a magic build. It's really weird how everything else is easy except for these bosses. But yeah, they're dead. Before I end the video, I have to complete Ronnie's quest, so I'll just be showing you the footage of me beating Astel while I'm talking. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This was a blast to make, and I really hope that I can continue making videos like this and long-form content. So the next one probably won't be as quick as this one was, just because this was probably the easiest I've ever played Elden Ring. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.
Well then, shall we?